my name is Emma Shah. I'm essentially done with my dissertation project, which is a crazy sentence for me to be saying. At this stage right now, I thought it'd be a good idea to start editing together the videos that I have been taking over the past few months since starting the dissertation. I know there's some videos of me crying, some videos of me happy, some videos of me upset. It's all very raw, but I think also very important. These projects are not a linear thing at all. You don't just make it and have things work on your first try, unfortunately. I think one of the biggest lessons I could take away from this project is you really just need to have that confidence in yourself, and you can do it. Without further ado, this is Freddy, my interactive parrot robot with face tracking, emotion recognition, and voice repetition. I have to start my final year dissertation. The D word. I have been putting it off for essentially all of last semester because let's just say I was not doing the best mentally. But I'm back. I just finished my exams, and I think studying every day for exams gave me some momentum. It gave me some purpose and made me feel like, okay, I could do the dissertation. It's something that I think is cool, and it's helping out a student from University of Plymouth. They're doing a giant puppet for their final year project, and they just want mechanical eyes. Well, I went to my dissertation supervisor saying, I don't know what to do for my dissertation and I'm kind of scared. And she suggested that one. I said, actually, that sounds really cool. The place I'm at right now, I feel better mentally. I feel like I have the ability to do that. And I just need to get started, and I just need to give it my best. And I'm doing this, hopefully. I don't know if anybody would ever see this. Maybe I might put this in my project, just to show that, like, it's okay to be worried about it. It's okay to be stressed. Especially for me, I never really had that much of a background in doing projects like that. And I think that's why it's been so daunting for me, because I feel like I don't really know what I'm doing. And then I realized, wait, nobody does. It's okay not to know what you're doing. The whole point is to learn throughout the process of it. So that's kind of why I'm doing all of this. Right now, I'm trying to set up the Sage Studio Zhao ESP32 S3 Sense. I hope you like my nails. I just got them done, but that's not the point. I spoke with one of the lecturers when I was having my breakdown last year, and I was like, yeah, I don't even know where to start because I'm really worried about the CAD of it. He was like, why don't you start with the electronics? Like, just stop playing around, messing around with it if you're worried about the CAD. So I thought, you know what, that's fair. He suggested I did it last year, but here we are this year. Yeah, I've just got the little guy connected, and I'm just on the internet trying to figure out how it's working. Also, I made this like really early on last semester, before like the boom took over, and it was kind of like an idea for the eyes, like that. I also don't know if the size of this is correct either. I'm supposed to check the model of the students on. So that's the camera there. And I could set this quality. Look, check it out. Hi. I will say it's really not the best, but I'm there. Right. Yup. Yeah, as you can see, it's really great camera quality. So it sometimes picks it up, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, I might have just had a little cry, but that's fine. I don't know, I'm feeling just a bit like, just a little bit overwhelmed because I don't really know what to do for the facial tracking anymore. I was so like, I guess, set on this ESP 32 cents to work that I didn't even consider like, oh, what would I do if it doesn't work? I was looking online and they had like the perfect thing for doing panning and tilting, but it was ridiculously expensive, so I was like, I can't use that. I saw another thing that used another thing by like Seed Studio, the Girl Vision AI module. That's what I was looking at earlier. I don't know if that's gonna work either. I keep seeing like the Raspberry Pi, but like the whole reason I wanted to do this was because I wanted to do something without the Raspberry Pi. I've never used it before. I don't know, I thought like this would have been easy, and it's turning out to be a bit more complicated. I've decided that I'm going to be using the Raspberry Pi 5. Yay! In terms of like the basis of it, I need to get object recognition with the computer vision and be able to track with the servos people moving. And I'm planning to do it with 2 cameras because I'm using the Raspberry Pi 5 from the uni. Whoa, it was like the stars aligning. Finally, we got a package. Oh, I wonder what it must be. It will be majority of the things being returned, which is fine. Look at that. Another one. Sponsored. These ones I am gonna be keeping the camera modules. Oh, what? Okay, I was not expecting this to be so cute and tiny. Oh my goodness. So this is the Girl Vision AI Module V2. This here, revolutionary in my opinion, because so many projects could just easily incorporate vision. I find that so cool. Unfortunately, it just means that for my project, it just makes life a bit too easy. A little bit too easy. So I'm gonna get dubious. And I will be using hopefully YOLO models. And I want to try and train my own, but that would have to be a little bit after I get stuff up and running. My new plan for how I'm gonna go about the project, I need to make at least a prototype or something for the eyeball mechanism. Just get that to be, a standalone. I'm doing the eyeballs individually, separately. I'm still doing that. But I'm gonna have to be putting this Raspberry Pi in my eyeball. Yeah, I have the, let me show you. That is my, yeah, that's what I've done so far. This might be but I had an idea what I want to do, either a ball joint or a universal joint for the eyeball. I'm gonna use, I think I'll probably try to go with the RC push rods. These little, not really these ones, maybe these ones, but I'm more leaning towards like these ones. Then I'll put one axis or one of the push rods attaching here, and then the other one attaching, I only left the right side because I just needed to move in the y-axis and in the x, rotate about the y and x. Okay, I got back all these 3D printed parts. This is the eyelid. It's definitely a lot more snug than the last one. I don't know if too snug now. Then I've had some casualties. The bit here for the eyeball snaps in really well. Only issue is, well, I had a little piece, it's hard to see because it's all in white. I had a little piece here that was supposed to be to allow the ribbon cable to like flow through. This plate has to sit there. As you can also see, I did end up breaking this piece off when I tried to shove the ball joint in. This is extremely ghetto. I've just used some clay to stick it on my door to just check things. So up, down, sort of left, sort of right. I have just been doing cat and crying. I'm so fed up of it. After much crying, I have stuff ready to 3D print, and it's gonna take quite a while, unfortunately. This is how it looks. We'll see if anything works. So, don't mind the mess, I was fiddling about with stuff. So, I currently don't have something for heat suits, but I ordered it. So, I just used the hot glue gun on hot glue stuff to like test if they fit in. Right now, I've hot glued like this just to see kind of like what's happening. I think that's about it. These RC silver are much more annoying to work with than I thought. They keep breaking all my little hooks. You can't cut them with normal wire cutters. I basically nearly destroyed these trying to do that. I know this is really ghetto, but this is the only way I could think of for measuring, or at least having an idea of the size of things. I don't know what to do. Maybe I need to do like a red kind of link. I don't know. After lots of crying, I've managed to figure out how to add some joints, and I see, boom, toggle position. So that's why my upper eyelid doesn't seem to work. I'm finally doing something other than card for once, and yes, this is not the Raspberry Pi. I'm just trying to calibrate the servos with the Arduino because I know how to use that. This one moves, this one is this over there. So yeah, the eyelid one, which is this one. And then this last one, like just trust me bro, is right. Look, he could blink now. Wait. Ooh. I need to set limits for thing, obviously. To be honest, maybe the bendy wire might work in my favor. I don't know. Also, I didn't put the silver in properly, so it can't look more than this. Bro, not enough space. Not enough space. I've bought a different SD card. Right now, I think I finally got an okay enough prototype kind of going for the eyes. Don't mind, it's a bit temperamental. And I'm just using little potentiometers to move it because I didn't get the code down as yet. My only concern is, so right now I don't exactly know like how far of a space this would be without clashing into it. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if I managed to break this servo because when I was using the Raspberry Pi, I tried to make it go, I think, a pulsing that it just can't go. Like it just stops working around this part. Why is it doing that? And I do the tracking, but the only way I could have think to stop it from oscillating was increasing the deadband. I could try and make it bigger. Come around, like lead. Snatched it. Man. It no longer has the issue where it like turns side to side like the ball joint. I did good on poorly, so that's why this is not straight. So since my last update, I may have been grafting. I've reprinted everything in a different color, and I even have like the beak bit ready to test. But yeah, I just wanted to show it working because I'm very proud of it. I can still do some tinkering for the eyelid, as you can see. I just have it blinking at random speeds and times, but yeah, it's the tracking. It might be a bit difficult to see because it's all in black, but I'm very happy. Okay, this was happening before, and I wasn't sure why. I'm still not too sure why. So I redid the linkage this way, and I don't think it jitters anymore. So this is at the maximum being open, well, minimum. And then if I turn it to 90, which would be closed. Oh, goodness, great heavens. So yeah, then it turns to 90, which is closed. Proof of concept for my wings. There's some clashing going on. Yeah, my bad. I think this is a good height for it because it's like almost touching the bottom, but not. I need to make it wider, I think, just because it's not gonna look too proportional to his body at all. For some reason, it just pops out this way. I don't know if that's because I kind of attached it poorly, like, well, didn't attach it poorly, but if you can see, this piece here broke off. So I tried to go back, and now it just pops out at the hinge. And it might be due to that, but I can't be bothered to spend time diagnosing what the issue is. So what I'm thinking to do is revert back to one of the previous visions that I had that was working and just fix this sizing, as well as try reprinting this piece because it fit the speaker. It just had a little bit of gap to the side. I bought some buck converters. Okay, I've got a little setup here just with power supply, buck converter, level shifter, which I've gotten from my friend, and it's all connected up to the Pi. Just a quick little test to show that it works. Just running through some colors. So I have a little test going for the speaker and microphone. This quick little script that ran testing out different distances, how it sounds. All of them in a quiet room, but yeah, again, this one I just need to have the volume up fully.
Hey Freddy, can you hear me?
So that's 30 centimeters away from my mouth.
Hey Freddy, can you hear me?
That is 15 centimeters.
Hey Freddy, can you hear me?
That is right up close, which it wouldn't be that close.
Hey Freddy, can you hear me?
So I think as long as I could detect what I'm saying from about 30 centimeters away, I'm more than happy with that. Let me just show you what's happening right now. Hey Freddy, I really like talking to you.
I really like talking to you.
I've tried using Piper's ready-made models. It's just like it doesn't sound like a parrot, and I tried like changing the pitch of it. I tried changing the speed, and it just sounds weird. So I've done some digging. I'm using 11 Labs now. I'm trying to find like a parrot voice that I like.
Hello there. Lovely day for a cracker, wouldn't you say? Hello there. Fancy a chat?
Don't like that.
Hello there. Lovely guy, isn't he? I wonder how many miles I've fallen by this time, she said aloud.
So I had to come into the lab for this because apparently you need an NVIDIA chip. I couldn't tell you what's going on. I have to figure this out after. But yeah, I've got some different voices. I don't really like the more it does it. Like, I find it sounds worse. I really like this one, Parrot 4669. So I think I'm gonna use that model and quit this now. So this is current ammo, but I forgot to take a video showing the different Piper voices. So this was my original one that I had thought sounded good.
Hello, my name is Freddy and I am a parrot. Squawk.
Now this is the current one that I'm using for his final voice.
Hello, my name is Freddy and I am a parrot. Squawk.
But the way that Texty McSpeechy does the training is it's in a dojo and you get multiple files depending on how many you save. You just have to choose your favorite one. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a neck test. So I just put some weight on it. This is pretty heavy. I need to measure out how much everything is, but I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be as heavy as this stuff. Which I'm just so grateful for because I got scared it wasn't gonna work. Don't mind, I think I'll probably put like little rubber bits on for feet. The time has finally come. We are at assembly stage. Funny thing, I just did all the heat sets last night. Just tried to screw something and this broke. So Crazy Glue will be my friend as I go through assembling everything. But yeah, my plan is to just try and assemble everything, see what needs to be reprinted, if anything needs to be reprinted.
Update, I got one eye assembled and I put in the pie just to see kind of like how things were looking in terms of wires. I have all of this done. I accidentally broke the top bake, so I'm gonna reprint that now. And while that printing, I guess get started with the bottom. I'm really tired, so I might just call it for now. I finished the beak and then the wings. The last servo that is the middle one, the big boy in the middle. I wanted to get the assembly done by this weekend so that I could just spend next week coding it up and fixing that. Bro, this is the scary part now. His skeleton is done. I just have to put the pie on and then connect up stuff. And then it would be to put the rest of him on and just kind of see like how he's looking. Right, this is the parrot. I have VNC viewer open here, but this is the left right eye. Right now it's tracking with the left eye.
I'm watching you with great interest.
So it has preset phrases. This is it in its happy mode. Depending on my emotion, whatever it detects, it will change. I think I moved out to the frame too quick so it couldn't find me. So
Blow me down. You look like you've seen a ghost ship.
this is neutral, then I'll smile. Not happy.
Holly is so happy today.
I could do sad.
You look sad today. That makes me sad too.
So yeah, whenever the emotion changes, his action changes as well as his eyelids, as well as his LED and what he says. Is detecting me as neutral now.
Shiver me timbers.
It's take a
Those
little
are
while
stormy
for it
eyes
to
you've
like
got.
balance out. Just because of how I coded it, I didn't want it just flickering constantly. So if you do change emotion, it'll take a while. So let's see. So that was happy, neutral, sad. Let's do surprise.
Shiver me timbers. I wonder what you're thinking. Shiver me timbers. What in the seven seas happened to you?
Then I could do angry. Okay, it's picking up disgust. Oh, there we go.
Shiver me timbers. You made my day.
That's angry. I'm trying not to go too far out the frame. It's gonna say an angry phrase now, although it's no longer angry.
Blimey. Someone woke up on the wrong side of the crow's nest.
Disgust.
Blimey, that face says it all, matey.
And then maybe last one is fair.
said matey.
So yeah, that's just him in different states. And again, both his eyes do track. It would just change when I have the other eye tracking, as you could see. And his neck also
Yo ho
moves,
ho,
but
a fine day for
I
sailing
have
and
to
doing
come
nothing in
quite far
particular.
out for the neck to move. And if I'm not in the frame, if I'm like high. I'm filming this really badly.
I think you look quite thoughtful today.
His LED goes off and then he starts to look around the room after a while to try and find someone. Yeah, there he goes. His other mode is the Hey Freddy.
Blimey, I can't quite read you today, matey.
Hey Freddy, can you understand what I am saying? Supposed to repeat what I say.
Can you understand what I am seeing?
And he could also kind of translate, but he might not do too good. Hey Freddy, me gustaría ir a la playa. That's I would like to go to the beach in Spanish. He still does the eye tracking at this time too.
I would like to go to the beach.
There you go. This is proof in case stuff stops working that he did work at some point. And he does indeed track you. And if I'm in like both the frames, one of his eyes would just like move so he could track me back to
Even
where
the
I am.
calmest waters hide interesting depths.
Okay, bro. We get it.